Hey good people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be reviewing 5 fragrances. 2 are down. I'm on the third one today. This is a female fragrance and it's a very expensive, 300 pounds I think around it cost for this particular fragrance house of Bvlgari. So I think they are trying to make more of a niche line per se. This is gonna be from the La Gemme or Gemme. I don't know. G can be go with gum, but I think it's from their Gem series for women. They have also for men about 10 fragrances or more, 12. I'm not sure how many. So I recently got this one from Perfume Bangladesh, and they are selling this three. I got all three, and this is basically called Noora. I think yeah, there's the name Noora, and these are 8 ml travel atomizers like this one or so. I reviewed it a few days back, one of them Ashlima or something, or Ashlima I think, yeah. So these are really nice. About it looks like a kind of women's mascara kind of container or lip gloss or something very nice, okay. And they are all basically the same. So this is how many ml? This 8 ml, this EDP concentration. So let me tell you if this is actually like that poshness they're talking about. Is it that posh? So that's the box. The bottles are really beautiful. Just check them out and Google them, see some videos, you'll see. But I don't have a full bottle, so I'm just showing you, just reviewing this. Okay, so it got a cap, it got a sprayer, and let me spray this basically, and then tell you what it smells like. Okay, so basically just need a little bit. This is quite long lasting. So and I think from the whole line, the three that I got sample, I have another one coming up. This is my most favorite. Okay, this is a fragrance. It reminds me of something. I kept thinking like, what does it remind me of? I went for 2-3 days, and I think about 4 or 5 days or something passed by, and I know what I want to say. So this fragrance basically I think is done by Daniela Andre Rocha. Same with Ashlima. Uh, Sorry. So I'm looking at the phone once again. That's how that bottle looks. You don't do justification from the phone, but the very beautiful caps and bottles, and the men's one even nicer. So this was released in 2014. It's a Shipra floral for women, and Danielle Andre Roche made this. I think she is now from Prada. She's also doing from Bvlgari. I think Alberto Morias did a lot for them, fresh ones. Now she's doing some of their niche line. So they have the notes like galbanum, cardamom, iris, benzoin, tobacco, oak, patchouli, vanilla, gingerbread, and honey. Very interesting notes breakdown. But the thing is, when I sprayed for the first time, I was thinking, what is it reminding me of? This is something I know, like I know this fragrance, okay? And I'm like, I have something similar to this. I couldn't remember, okay? So I looked at notes breakdown. I'm like, nah, nothing. It's really like reaching out to me. So after a few days, I'm like, this smells like that iris. Then I could connect it to Dior Intense. Like Dior Intense. If you talk about Givenchy Gentleman, the new ones. If you talk about Valentino Vumo Intense, those fragrances, like Prada L'Homme. This one has that dark lipsticky vibe that Dior Intense gives me. So that's where I was like, yeah, this is kind of similar to those, but not a clone of anything. It's kind of like a pretty cousin of Dior Intense or something like that. If you know L'Ange Noir by Givenchy, that one has a darker take on iris. That's also for women, but this I think it can be very unisex. I really like this. Okay, so this one, if you ask for the price, I would can never justify the price range. I mean, if the bottles had like Jamestone or something like that, maybe they have, I don't know, but they've had like a diamond. I mean, no, we can't get a diamond for $300. Sorry, that's a bad joke. But this fragrance, the prices are just ridiculous. I hope, I mean, with all due respect, they are making, and they definitely have reasoning, but I wish these were under 100, $150 perhaps. This would be a really, really good fragrance to buy. Really like the smell. And it's very nice. It's kind of unique at the same time to remind you of some other fragrances, but it's really, I mean, all the notes that I told you, to me, um, that one note, the gingerbread, it's kind of like a spicy, right? So it reminds you of kind of Christmas. This was has that Christmassy vibe. That honey also makes it kind of sweet. So that honey and iris, these are the two notes pops up to my nose, and I kind of feels like it's kind of the unisex, not really fully feminine, but it has a Middle Eastern vibe as well. Okay, so overall this perfume, sorry, I'm just not feeling all that well. But if you talk about overall, just based on the fragrance, not the price tag, everything, this would get like perfect 10. But the price is so high, I cannot justify the price range. So I would say this is a try. If you can get a smaller bottle like this, that would be a better investment because you don't want to spend $300 on a bottle unless it's something very, very expensive, high-end niche. Like this is a very upper class designer, like borderline niche, but not worth $300. Okay, none of the bottles I think are, but if you have money, no issue with money, go for it. But this is not my favorite from the line so far. Okay, so Noora gets perfect 10 if money is not a problem, but it's more like a 7 or 6.5 out of 10 if the price is concerned. Okay, hopefully I can make sense. So thanks for watching. Time to move on to the fourth review. Take care. Bye bye.